Tomorrow is no festival or a national holiday. Yet everyone will be at home glued to the TV because tomorrow or on 23rd of February 2025 it is India versus Pakistan. Pakistan is an almost do or die situation because they need to win, they have to win, and India, of course, need to win for their country. This is Yashat Rai, and you are watching NDTV, and I am being joined by my colleagues Yash Jaiswal and Shubh Bharadwaj. In this video, we'll talk about key players to watch out for in the much anticipated or rather fiery match between India and Pakistan. Yash, what is your take? Who are the key players the viewers want to or need to know?
Well, see, looking from the Indian side of the point of view, I think Virat Kohli will be playing the most important match because when you look at the overall scenario, Virat Kohli against Pakistan has always been the key role for India's victory. And when you look at other players as well, it includes Hardik Pandya. From Pakistan side, you can say Mohammad Rizwan, who is currently the captaining the side of the Pakistan. Again, you can look at Shahin Shah Afridi. Remember Shahin Shah Afridi's brilliance against India in 2021 T20 World Cup. And then you have Mohammad Shami. I guess the main key factor that Mohammad Shami is going to play right now is to fill Bumrah's shoes.
Well, he had a fantastic performance in the last match. He took 5 wickets and could also be seen as, along with Shubhman Gill, of course, as somebody who took India to the victory, which is why India is in a comfortable position in this match. What do you think, Yashat?
Yes, of course. I mean, as an individual, I am eyeing for three players because three batsmen particularly because all these three players belong to the ODI ranking, top three ODI rankings in the world. These are Shubman Gill, Babar Azam, and Rohit Sharma. Shubman Gill being first, Babar Azam being second, and Rohit Sharma being third. Shubman Gill, of course, scored fantabulous 100 in the last match against Bangladesh. And Babar Azam, though he was criticized for his slow knocks, I think it was very crucial and important or vital performance to narrow down the margin. Though they lost, but still it was very crucial performance. And Rohit Sharma, of course, it was a quick, soft cameo, but and I think he has got that swing, and I think he can continue.
And you can never really underestimate Rohit Sharma at all.
Of course not.
Can never do it. Even for Babar Azam, he has given the captaincy to Mohammad Rizwan. He's free from that duty.
Yes.
So he might be playing at his best in this tournament, especially because this is a high octane India versus Pakistan. And coming back to the first person we discussed in this video, Virat Kohli.
Yeah.
He's the man known for these big battles, these big special days where India needs their one person, which he performed in the last World Cup as
Exactly,
well.
and also when you look at Virat Kohli's form phase, you see how patchy he has been throughout last 1 year. But I do think that this is the right time for Virat Kohli to come up and deliver it for his country.
And there is no doubt that Virat Kohli is not a player for these big matches, because he's a big gun for big leagues. That's why he's a star. एकलौता सितारा जो रात के अंधेरे में चमकता है वो विराट कोहली होता है. तो मुझे लगता है that I feel that Virat Kohli will play very crucial because his past record, Jaiswal, as we have also seen, is very good against Pakistan particularly.
And also looking at one of the very crucial example when you look at the Virat Kohli's form. Back in 2024 T20 World Cup, when Virat Kohli's form was very minute, people were questioning his form. But let me remind you guys, the final against South Africa, he was the main man who delivered it for Team India.
Exactly.
So Virat Kohli in the big matches and especially against Pakistan, he is the go-to man for India.
He's their nightmare.
Yes.
He's their nightmare.
But of course, we cannot forget the bowling team, the pacers. Pakistani pacers are a real threat for Indian batters. And now that's why I want to divert this conversation towards Pakistani bowlers. And first name that pops up in our mind, your mind, my mind is Shahin Shah Afridi. Yash, what is your take on Shahin Shah Afridi?
Well, the nightmare for Indian batters, to be precise. Now, looking at Shahin Shah Afridi versus Rohit Sharma's record, Shahin Shah Afridi versus Shubman Gill's record, Shahin Shah Afridi, I mean the top order, Indian top order. Looking back to 2021 T20 World Cup, remember how India were 3 out. In the top order was totally rattled by
Yes.
Shahin Shah Afridi. It was Virat Kohli who actually became the savior of
Yes.
2022 World Cup. But Shahin Shah Afridi, with his left arm pacing, actually troubles Rohit Sharma a lot. The incoming delivery, Rohit Sharma actually fumbles a lot with that. And I do think this time again, Shahin Shah Afridi has a plan for Rohit
With
Sharma.
that
as well.
height, with that pace, I mean, and those overseas conditions, I think Shaheen Shah will be brutal. But of course, हर नहले पे एक दहला होता है. हमारे पास भी मोहम्मद शमी है. Shubh, what is your take on Mohammad Shami and of course his comeback from the injury?
I think the comeback is fabulous. What he has done for Bangladesh is really great. But what I heard Shubhman Gill say in the press conference post the Bangladesh match is that the lack of dew in this pitch in UAE
Yes.
would really put the highlight on the spinners. So we would have to really see what role do the spinners play in tomorrow's match. And would the Pacers be supportive to them, or it would be the entire spin game versus the batting?
Well, actually, let me tell you guys one more thing that in the absence of Bumrah, Shami is the
Yes.
spearhead of the bowling unit.
Yes.
That's
And
true.
for Shami to perform will actually help the Indian pacers. And rightly said, Shubh, I agree with this point that with these spinners like Akshar Patel, Ravin Jadeja, or probably Varun Chakravarti coming into the sphere of the top playing 11, I think Shami needs to perform very well with
He
those
would.
starting points, with those starting innings, crucial wickets.
And-
Shami can actually deliver and let the spinners come back into the middle overs and
And
attack.
I think, as you said, when Babar Azam gave that captaincy role, he'll be free. But I think for Shami, it is an unsaid pressure because now he has to fill in shoes of Jasprit Bumrah. Jasprit
True
Bumrah,
that.
who has been considered man in form, the man who's also led Team India now recently. So I think it will be unsaid pressure for him too because he needs to fill that shoe and of course perform really well. Um, but one guy, because I remember those innings when India lost against Pakistan in T20 World Cup. That is Mohammad Rizwan. His innings was very crucial and a game-changing innings the man played. Yash, how vital or how pivotal Mohammad Rizwan's role as a batter in Dubai will be?
See, when you talk about Mohammad, that's the reason he has been given the captaincy, right? From Babar Azam, he has been shifted to the captain because I can see that he can handle the pressure. He can absorb the pressure very well, more than Babar Azam. So when you look at Rizwan's record, he has been very consistent throughout against Indian cricket team. So that's the biggest danger plan for Pakistan against Team India. For the Indian bowlers, they need to go with the main highlights of the length. Remember back in 2024 T20 the ODI World Cup, that the 2023 ODI World Cup, how Jasprit Bumrah actually made a setup for Rizwan to get him out. Because all of us were wanting Rizwan to get out because he was the only main man standing for Pakistan.
Yes.
But it was Jasprit Bumrah who is now missing in the playing 11 of Indian cricket team. It's gonna be very pivotal for Rizwan.
That's the big question, that would Mohammad Shami fill in the shoes of Jasprit Bumrah?
So
The big question.
So till now we have narrowed down to how many? 5, 6 players. Let's recall or let's recapture those players.
But we are missing one man. The main man is Hardik Pandya.
Hardik Pandya. Yes, of course.
So
True.
now looking at going back to 2017 Champions Trophy, the main man, the leading wicket taker of that particular game, as well the leading run scorer of that 2017 Champions
Yes.
Trophy. I think it's a time for redemption for Hardik Pandya.
Hardik Pandya. And I do not recall an all-rounder or a holistic player like Hardik Pandya in the Pakistan squad.
Actually, yes, it is right. But when you look at, you can't say that Hardik Pandya is batting all-rounder or a bowling all-rounder. He is a perfect 3D. He's a all-rounder. Not a neither a bowling. You can handle him ball with any given point of over. He can deliver you wickets. He can give you wickets.
Especially in the final overs. I mean,
No.
Yeah.
with that pressure, he delivers.
Yes.
That's something to watch for. And I hope not that such a dire situation appears tomorrow. I think he would still perform very well.
And I have noticed one thing. I don't know if anybody has noticed or not, because in Indian team there are players who have led the squad in different matches or in different tournaments. So they are captain within themselves. They know
Right.
how to deal with situation. I think each and every player as an individual can also handle that pressure. And of course, when you talk about pressure, India and Pakistan match goes along with it.
And pressure also, I mean, obviously the Indian team always says that it's just like any other match for them. But I'm pretty sure that they would also feel somewhat or the other the the flow with which the Pakistan India match comes, the Twitter reactions, the
Yes.
Instagram memes, everything,
It's
everywhere.
never easy for any
full.
of them. It's
Yes.
never easy for
It
any of
can't
them.
be.
And just remember how back in 2022 World Cup, how Hardik Pandya supported Virat Kohli in that MCG innings. Remember the T20 World Cup? He is the only person who you can rely on in the deep batting order. You can see कि हाँ अभी हार्दिक भी आना बाकी है, so you can rely on him. And actually, I think that redemption, that Hardik Pandya has evolved himself very much. He too much. I'll rather say back from 2017 to 2022 World Cup to 2023 ODI World Cup, and then to
And
2024 T20 World Cup.
Yes.
T20.
Remember just against South Africa in the last over, we were all
Awestruck.
We were totally.
we thought that the match is gone, but Hardik
Yeah.
came in. Hardik Pandya,
I had lost hopes.
Yeah.
yeah. So all of us, but Hardik Pandya is a main man to watch out for. The all round, the effect that he comes with, the energy that he delivers. I think the Indian cricket team. I also think the Pakistan is already set up for this high octane match.
So I think we are not missing any players now. Shubh, can we just recapitulate
Sure.
all the players or just jot down all the players we have mentioned till now for our viewers also? Let's narrow it down. So who were these players?
The first one we discussed was Virat Kohli.
Of the man.
The second we discussed just now is Hardik Pandya. The third from Pakistan's side, Shaheen Shah Afridi. And the Pakistan captain, Mohammad Rizwan.
Yes. It was Babar Azam also, the man who is now free from the role of captaincy, being a captain.
That
He
responsibility
is
tag
gone.
you get as a captain.
Now he can open his arms. Now he can roam around the field.
Take the risks also, you know.
Of course he can take the
the
risk because yes, जब आप क्लास के मॉनिटर होते हो तो आपको पढ़ाई के साथ साथ क्लास के बच्चों को शांत भी कराना रहता है. I think अभी आपको सिर्फ पढ़ना है ना, आपको टॉप करना है.
True that.
तो बाबर आजम of course
And Mohammad Shami.
Mohammad
How
Mohammad
can you
Shami.
forget him? Mohammad Shami is the leading. Is currently. Let me tell you guys one more thing. The one more fact that Mohammad Shami is currently the leading wicket taker in the ODI World Cup for Team India. So you can see how after 1 year of gap of injury, still he is the man to go for Team India. Despite Jasprit Bumrah, you can rely on him because, mind you, he took 5 wickets in his opening spell in his opening match against Bangladesh. So you can actually see that since in the 1 year of gap, he has still carried that form.
He
back in
proved
Champions Trophy.
that he has come back.
Isn't it?
And they're the defending champions also.
of course they are. So
2017 Champions Trophy, 8 years have gone by.
so it will
This
be
time, would it be India or Pakistan?
it will be fierce, it will be intense, it will be nail biting, spine chilling. There will be fights. I rather hope not, but I low-key want that.
True.
Who doesn't, of course. So of course,
Mocha fever is back again.
Mocha fever is back. I think that will be the hashtag of the video too. Mocha fever is back. Thank you, Shubh, for that hashtag. So I think this is the time we wrap up the video. Thank you so much for watching.
One point I would like to mention again
Sure.
is that Pakistan has been seen winning matches which were held in Sharjah, majorly
Yeah.
against India.
Yes.
And this time, in the 2023 ODI World Cup, the Pakistan fans weren't there. But this time, what I've heard and read in some reports is that the tickets were sold in minutes, and 3.7 million Indians have bought it, and 1.7 million Pakistan fans have bought it. The stadium would be full of green and blue.
Yes.
The crowd, the pressure the crowd creates, the sledging which the crowd does,
Yeah.
that would also have a huge impact.
The real battle is also of the field. As
I
well.
think
True,
this is
true.
the real pressure rather than being a captain or being the star player or
Yeah.
feeling in somebody else's shoes, because but this is the real pressure. You have to deal with the audience, live audience who are shouting on you. The crowd is saying that go there, bat this.
They are the actual cricketers.
Yeah, they are the
feel
actual
they're the
cricketers of the field, of course. So thank you for stating that fact. That is very interesting because, of course, many of the whole world will be glued to the TV, but there will be some chunk of that population who will be witnessing that match live.
Commenting and giving directions to
Of
the players
course.
as well.
So now we'll wrap up the video, and thank you so much for watching the video till here. This was Yashat Rai.
Yes, Jaiswal.
Shubh Bhardwaj, and let me remind you, Mocha is back.